Hey everyone, Micah here with Electrek, and today we're checking out the all-new Apollo City electric scooter. Let's hit it.
The new Apollo City 2022 is actually available in two flavors, the City here or the City Pro, which comes with some even nicer specs. I'll run through both of them though to show you the differences. You see that rear hub motor there? It's a 500 watt continuous and 1000 watt peak rated motor. On the City Pro, you get one in the front too, for a 2000 watt peak rating for the entire scooter. Here on the regular City though, I can get up to 27 miles per hour or 44 kilometers per hour. On the Pro, you can go a bit faster, to about 32 miles an hour or 51 kilometers per hour. The battery's a similar story. Housed under the wide deck here, you get a 48 volt and 13.5 amp hour battery in the City for a total capacity of around 650 watt hours. On the Pro, the battery is increased in size to 18 amp hours, giving you closer to 860 watt hours. That equates to 30 miles or so of max range on the City, and if you upgrade to the City Pro, you can do closer to 38 miles on a charge. Now the City's a bit lighter at 57 pounds or 26 kilos, though that's not particularly light, and it also has a lower max load capacity of about 220 pounds or 100 kilos. On the City Pro, the scooter weighs 65 pounds or 29.5 kilos, but it can also handle heavier riders up to about 265 pounds or 120 kilos. Both scooters are manageable when you fold them up, but they're pushing the limit of what you'd want a one-arm carry for very long. The higher weight is because you get a lot of nice components here though. First of all, the new City is not just some amalgamation of off-the-shelf scooter parts. Apollo actually went back to the drawing board and redesigned the scooter from the ground up, based largely on the feedback they got from their large scooter community. That means that their own proprietary full metal parts are included in as many places as they could stick them, and that also means that there are fewer nuts and bolts holding together a jigsaw puzzle of OEM parts. We've got a super solid folding mechanism, awesome air-filled yet tubeless 10 by 3.5 inch tires that are self-healing so they can take a 2-inch nail and then seal up without going flat. We've got full lighting, front and rear, including turn signals, which, are of only moderate usefulness on a scooter since no one's looking for you to signal your turns, but it's a cool feature nonetheless, and one that brings us up to the handlebars here to see even more. In addition to those turn signal buttons on either side of the bars, we've also got what appears to be dual throttles on either side, but in fact, that left throttle is actually an actuator for the regenerative braking, which is surprisingly strong. I can get by almost without touching the mechanical brake levers, meaning I'm not only recharging the battery when I come to a stop, but I'm also significantly reducing the wear and tear on my mechanical brakes. Though the fact that Apollo had the foresight to use drum brakes means that you won't really have that much maintenance to do on your brakes anyways. I love drum brakes because they're just a hassle-free solution. They don't require adjusting like mechanical disc brakes, and they're sealed, so they work just as well when it's raining or when it's sunny, unlike disc brakes that fade in power when wet. Speaking of rain or shine, the scooter has an IP56 rating, so getting it wet won't be a problem, though of course it's still not advisable to ride in the rain simply for safety reasons. Oh, and did I mention the app yet? Now some companies have developed an app just for an app's sake, but Apollo's is actually nicely designed and useful. Not only does it walk you through the startup of your scooter and offer you helpful getting started videos, but you've got real control of various settings and features on the scooter, not to mention GPS navigation, so it's a really nice full-featured app. With the Apollo City currently on sale for $1,299 and the City Pro for $1,599, these are of course not the cheapest scooters on the block, but I also would not expect them to be. They're designed from the ground up as true commuter vehicles, something that riders can depend on every day. This isn't a throw it in your trunk just in case you need it one day kind of scooter. It's a you don't need a car kind of scooter. It's meant to be a reliable vehicle alternative for those types of folks that depend on their scooters for everyday transportation. And I'd say Apollo hit that nail on the head, and then they sent it through their tires for good measure.
Thanks for watching everyone. We hope you enjoyed that review of the all-new Apollo City electric scooter. If you did, why don't you give this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our future electric vehicle videos. We'll see you here next time.
So won't you let me trip with you?